Hi tubers, hi crazy people, welcome to the default channel.
Good job, May. In case you couldn't hear that, I said hello tubers, hi tubets, and hello crazy people. The reason we're set up this way is that my friend Ernie and his beautiful wife Dina have invited us over for lunch today. And so they have an interesting story, and we couldn't all fit on the couch. So I'm sitting behind the scenes this time, which will be a relief to all of you people, so you don't have to look at me anymore. So anyway, Ernie and Dina, thanks once for lunch. First of all, it was delicious.
Oh,
And Ernie is an interesting guy. You worked for over 10 years in Iraq
Yes, sir.
as a private contractor
Yes, sir.
during the war.
Yes, sir.
And you served with a lot of brave men and women over there, am I correct?
Yeah.
Now, you yourself are not a veteran. We were talking about that.
Right.
And we want to make that clear. But we do want to give a shout out and a salute to all those veterans out there,
That's for
because they
sure.
are a lot of brave men and women.
They are
And
plus people.
They really are. And so, but what we want to get into is kind of your guys' love story. And I really, really like this story because it's a lot different from the usual knuckleheads that I have on the program. So you guys met online.
yeah.
Am I
dating
correct?
site. Yes.
Okay, a dating site.
Yes.
And what happened was, if I'm remembering correctly, is Ernie was working in Iraq. You had joined a dating site.
Yes.
Ernie had joined a dating site. And when Ernie got a break, he flew to Manila and met you.
Yes.
Can you tell the folks a little bit about what you guys did and how you met and all that stuff?
Yeah, way back 2008. That was November 15. I never forget that date. So I have a cousin of mine who introduced me because I'm separated anyway for 5 years already. I have my 2 boys. So she put my picture on the dating site. So that's it. We started talking, and then we saw each other January.
Yes.
And he decided to meet me March 2009. That's our love story started.
Okay. And so you guys were together for what, 2 weeks or something like that?
It was just 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Ernie had to get back to work.
Yes.
Right? So since then, I was chatting with Ernie. You're the only woman that he's talked to since 2008.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
No. And Ernie, let me ask you this. When you came over and first found the and met your lovely wife now, what was your impression of the Philippines? What did you think of it?
Awesome. Just as awesome as it is today.
You're originally from
South Louisiana.
South Louisiana, and you don't miss it much, do you?
No, sir.
No. So this is home.
This is home.
And you told me something I'd like you to repeat. Home is
Where your wife is.
home is where your wife is. Okay, I think that is awesome. Now, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Dina?
I'm 44.
And how old are you, sir? I just went to your birthday party.
71.
Well, you look 62.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But age is just a number.
Age
Yes,
is
of
just a
course.
number, huh?
Yeah.
What when you guys are here in Dumaguete, and Dina, Dumaguete is your hometown.
Yes.
And so you two were dating for what, 3 years? Is that
Yeah.
5 years? What was it? I
3
forgot.
years, 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah,
3
3
years.
years sweetheart. Then we're already 10 years marriage.
So, to recap, in 2008, November 15th, Ernie came over. You guys spent 10 days together in Manila. He went back to Iraq.
Yeah.
And you came, what, once a year?
Came back the following March, huh?
March, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then started in 1 year 2 times. You come 2 times.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was for a 3-year period of time,
Yes.
right? So from 2008 to 2011, the only time you saw each other in person was when you could get a break and you could kind of get away, come over, and you'd visit. Now, did you visit in Manila or did you visit here in Dumaguete?
We visit first in Manila.
Yeah.
And then after that, was it Dumaguete or was it still Manila?
Dumaguete.
Dumaguete.
But you have to land in Manila.
Correct.
Then you get another flight come to Dumaguete.
Right, but that's where you spent the time
Yes,
together.
yes.
Okay. What was your impression of Dumaguete in 2008?
It was heartwarming. I mean, my country, like right now, wintertime, rainy, cold. Here I wear shorts all year.
Yeah. Now you've been here 12 years. Have you seen Dumaguete change a lot?
Grew very, very much.
When did you see the biggest growth?
It's progressively grown
Has it since you've been here?
since I've been here. Progressively.
Uh huh.
Every time you go to town, you see a new face.
That's right. That's right. Now, how old is your oldest son?
26.
And so he is what now? Where is he now?
He's inside.
Yeah. But he goes to school. He's working.
He's already finished mechanical engineer.
Okay. Now, I got kind of a kick out of the story that you told me about the rumors that you heard about foreigners.
Yeah.
Now, you thought your friends told you not to trust foreigners.
Yes.
Back in 2008.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Because they were going to do what? What was the fear?
They said that it's bad. The foreigner is bad. They bring you to their country and they will kill you, they will rape you, or they will sell you. You know, that's sink in my mind. So, oh, I will not. But since I meet him, everything is changed. It's not true.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Now, what's a typical day for you guys?
Difficult day.
Typical day. Typical day. Because here's what I know. This just from what we've chatted about. You're a pretty outgoing personality.
Yes.
Right? Ernie, you're a real laid back guy.
Yes.
Okay. And Ernie, your bliss, if you will, is you like to stay at home.
Yes.
Right? You're not one to go jumping around.
No.
You don't go snorkeling.
No.
You don't go hiking.
No.
You don't go biking.
I got a Harley there. I hardly never ride.
Never ride the bike. Okay.
I ride it once in a while.
You got a nice truck sitting outside. You use that when you go to the store, and that's it.
Yeah.
So you're a homebody.
Yes.
And at 5 o'clock, you like to crack a beer.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
And
what retired people do.
that's right. I think retired people should follow their bliss. I think they should do what they want to do, how they want to do it,
And when they want to do it.
and when they want to do it, as long as they're not
Absolutely correct.
hurting anybody else. But you're not a guy that goes out catting around.
No.
You're not a guy that goes to the Why Not or any of that kind of stuff. And you prefer home cooked meals.
Yes. There's nobody can cook food like I can. Except my wife. She's getting pretty good.
Yeah.
But now, if you want to go out, you can go out.
Yes, anytime.
And so Ernie told me that he didn't marry you to keep you here as his indentured servant, right?
Yes,
You guys are life partners.
Yeah.
And
Needs to
so
enjoy life.
you should, that's the key, is
That's
you
the key.
feel that you should enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
And you guys have found that here.
Yes.
All right.
And if she has in her heart to go somewhere, and I would tell her not to go, how could she be enjoying life?
Yes.
There you go. So you're not her boss, you're not her
I'm not a boss.
You're her life partner.
I'm a life partner.
That's right. And so, comparing when you were over in Iraq and you guys were communicating, were you ever concerned about what he did for a living or where he was located? Because I know you were under fire a few times.
Yeah, I'm so scared. Nothing I can do about it, just to pray for him,
Right.
for his safety.
Right.
You know, that's the only thing I can do.
And I was going to try to get into it with you, but I have total respect for your answer, man. It's better than getting into it. As I said, I'd kind of like to talk a little bit about the military this and the military that, and maybe the behavior guys or this guy or that guy. And you said no.
No, I
I'm
prefer
not going to do
talk.
that
No.
because that's just gossip, right?
That's gossip.
That's just gossip, and you hate gossip.
I don't like gossip.
Gossip is a deal breaker,
Right.
right? And it serves no purpose.
No.
Correct?
That's
So
right.
to speak poorly about somebody or to disrespect them for no real reason, especially if you don't know them, you don't have any time for that.
No, that's...
But you do have a lot of respect for those that you served
do.
with.
I have all the respect in the world for a veteran.
Are they not the most brave people on the planet?
They are.
Huh? And they do it for to protect the freedoms that we enjoy.
The young people do not know why they are alive today.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's the veterans.
It's the veterans.
Because another country would have took our country over, we wouldn't be speaking English.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'd be speaking German,
Mm-hmm.
Chinese.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't walk in and out of your house free. They'd have a guard outside. That's
And you still can't talk about what you did over there.
no.
Other than the fact that you were there, you worked for a private contractor, and that's all we want to talk about. Because there's
served-
still folks that you know over there.
We served the military.
Yeah, you served the
Top
military.
priority.
Okay. And when you went from point A to point B, did you like have escorts and things like that?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the guys that really saw the action, those are the guys that talk the least.
Probably so.
You know, that's been my observation.
Myself.
Yeah, yeah. And we'll leave it at that. So, back to you guys. Here we are.
I would like to say one thing.
Yeah, it's Veterans Day. You know, my dad's a veteran, and I just kind of, it's not Veterans Day, but it just passed.
Yeah.
And I just really like to honor those guys, you know?
See, we will camp throughout Iraq,
Okay.
and I was Camp Cedar, and then I had to go another camp to get the plane. Well, they got a big old storm that hit that night. Now that's the first time I was gonna go meet. And they canceled all the flights.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So I lost 3 days of hotel. So my old heart was pounding. Will she be there?
Yeah.
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 But she was there.
Yes.
That's righteous.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
told him I wait you for 3 days delayed. It's okay. I can wait.
So let me ask you this, Dina. What's your impression? I know what your first impression, you thought that foreigners were going to kidnap you and
Yeah.
take you to another country and sell you and stuff like that. What's overall, I know not all of us are perfect, some of us are better than others, but overall, what's your idea of foreigners? Guys like me, guys like Ernie, guys like the guy down the
Yeah,
street.
it's for me, don't judge, the foreigners that you met or the rumors that you heard, because I'm so happy to have this foreigner beside me.
Yeah.
It's not true. The rumor's not true.
Right, right.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest benefit, if you will, of being married to a foreigner?
The benefit, it's the benefit that I will ask you. Because some people think, okay, this is
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
that if you married a foreigner,
Yeah.
you're gonna be rich.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Ah,
That's
yeah,
what- that's
yeah,
what the-
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the impression. That's what everybody think. Because I have a foreign husband, they said I'm rich,
Uh-huh.
which is not, because my husband did not work in Iraq and pick up the money there. You need to. That's the impression of everybody
Yeah.
if you are married. But for me, it's not about the money. It's about love. And we are not rich, but we are happy.
Understood.
That's the important thing.
Copy that.
Yeah, so maybe that is why me and him been together for many years.
And the difference between the Philippines and the U.S., you don't have to know somebody to get treated like they know you. I go with her to people I've never seen before. They treated me like they've been knowing me for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't find that in other countries.
Right. And you've traveled.
I travel.
So that's kind of where we'll wrap it up. But that's been my experience, Ernie, is the same exact thing. Is that in spite of all the things we might lack over here, with this being a little bit of a developing country, if you will, and some of the modern conveniences that sometimes are lacking or whatever. But I've left the country a couple of times. I've gone to Vietnam, I went to Indonesia, and just to kind of bounce around a little bit. And at the end of about a week or 10 days, I found myself, even though I was in a country that had better infrastructure, better internet, better TV, better food, better this, better
You
that.
still lack of something.
there was just no soul
That's right.
in those countries. Where I have found that the Philippines, no matter, and I haven't traveled the Philippines a lot either, so I can't say that I'm an expert on the islands or anything. But the little bit of travel that I have done is I have found that it's just everywhere. The people are friendly, they're cordial, they're humble,
Yes.
and they're kind, and most of all, they just have a joy about them. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
I agree.
Okay. And you know what? If you're going to spend your golden years
You must
someplace,
all spend what you like doing.
you may as well be joyful, huh?
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you guys would like to say to the people that watch my little channel here?
Well, I love to cook.
You what?
I love to cook Cajun food.
Cook Cajun food.
And my specialty is jambalaya. And I usually cook 40 pounds
Uh-huh.
every time I cook.
Uh-huh.
And there's none the next day. Regardless all the other food they have. So it's a great pleasure to see them eat.
Yeah.
And they say, ooh, spicy. But they don't put their food down. They don't put their spoon down.
You can take the boy out of Louisiana, but you can't take the gumbo out of it.
Yeah.
I'll cook gumbo here too.
Yeah, I cook gumbo also.
Deep fried turkey, but this year I'm gonna bake it.
You're gonna do a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Right on. So so is that like your hobby is cooking?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I like it.
Most of your day is spent at home.
Yeah.
Are you a TV guy? Are you a computer guy? Are you a thinker?
A gamer guy.
A what?
A gamer. They always play solitaire.
I like to play games on my computer.
Yeah.
I like to shoot pool
Yeah.
All and go solitaire.
and
Yeah.
solitaire.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of friends? I mean, are you a guy that prefers to stay
You have
alone?
friends.
I prefer alone than friends.
You prefer alone?
Yeah.
Okay. But you've got a beautiful wife,
Yes.
and she'll give you her space, your
Yep.
space, I should say,
Yep.
right?
That's right.
And so, in the 13 years, can you give some marriage advice to the folks out there?
Oh, yes.
It's
would
not
be-
50-50.
What is it?
It's 100-100.
It's 100.
I think we'll just leave it at that. You got something you want to add?
Oh, yes. The secret of a marriage is respect your partner. That's all. Because if you said respect, there is love in it already. So I respect him and I love him very much.
And Ernie,
Since-
how do you feel?
Since day one until now, love you more.
Get better and better every day.
Yes, every day getting better.
It is just.
So there you go. Respect each other.
Yes.
Love each other. And just don't give 50%, give 100%.
Yes, 100%.
Give 100%.
Yeah.
If you
right.
give 50, you like something.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on our show.
Thank you.
Thank you.